Hello and welcome to another video. This is gonna be a tutorial video on a Roblox game called Twisted. It's a tornado chasing game. It's somewhat of a, I guess, kind of like a simulator. So the very first thing is you're gonna want to click this button. It looks like a satellite dish. It'll be above your compass, next to your settings, next to this thing. About your money. This is my money, as you can tell I've played before. See, this is your thing. But before you even get here, you're going to be at a menu which I didn't record. But it'll basically be like a giant, it'll be this map, and certain places such as this place, this place, this place, this place, this place, this place, they'll all have like blue cubes around them. I would recommend you would always click the one closest to the nearest storm, or the one closest to the center of the map, Himming, Funkly, or Hurt. I guess it's Hiram. I have no idea how to pronounce it. But the car you will spawn in with will look like this. So you'll go here to what looks like a garage, and you'll click dealership. You'll see this, right? Yours won't have what is called a mesonet on top of it, but you'll see this car, and it'll say free. So you'll click that, click purchase, blah blah. Then you'll want to go, and you'll want to click the thing that says equip or buy mesonet and then equip mesonet. This is the most important thing I can ever tell you. So I'm just going to spawn in a faster car just because I have it and it's a little easier to do it. I'll explain. Turn off my volume because it gets really loud. By the way, I recommend if you're recording a video something, don't turn on your volume, and even if you do, make sure you keep it on 1 because it does get pretty loud, especially when you're like inside or near a tornado. For obvious reasons. So then, next thing you want to do is you'll click this, it'll chase your warehouse. Of course, you will not be able to afford these things. I happen to have these. Also, the first goal is to get this. You want this car, or not this car, this car. There is no use in getting any other normal vehicles. You want to buy Probe 2, or you can either buy Probe 2 or Probe 3. Never buy Probe 1. The reason is because these don't have probe cameras, and although they're not very useful, they are useful for spotting certain details in tornadoes that will make chasing a lot easier. Also, I know this is a video that you've probably seen hundreds of times. There's probably much more popular ones, such like how to make better chasing in Twisted. And because of the new update, they basically completely revamped the game, and all those tutorials are basically useless now because of the new way everything works. Because I am in a private server, I will not be able to know the exact location of the tornadoes, because to do that you need a vehicle called the DOW, or Dopplers on Wheels, or DOW. It's the most expensive car in the game currently as of this video. It's 45,000, I think. If I go to intercept vehicles, it's this one. It's right here. DOW, looks cool. And yeah. But as you'll notice, as it starts to get around like 9:30, 10 o'clock, you'll start to see these clouds forming. Do not pay any attention at all yet. So now, you'll want to try to get toward the middle of the map. So I'm trying to get to like right here, which is roughly the middle of the map. That way, wherever a storm forms, you'll be pretty close to it, because they'll either form in the north side and the storms will move south, or they'll spawn on the south side and the storms will move north. So you'll see all these clouds forming. They're not anything special until you see one that starts to actually get like really big. Also, it shows I'm going 125 miles an hour. Don't even pay attention to that. Also, I played this without buying anything. That actually increases gameplay. I bought Skywarn Spotter, but it doesn't increase gameplay at all. So it's a nice game because you don't have to pay any money. Also, there is our storm. As you can tell, it looks way different from all the other clouds, and it is developing really quickly. Also, every minute is a second, so an hour is a minute, I'm pretty sure, if that makes sense. Also, if your map gets all like really dark, zoom in like this using your mouse scroll wheel and you'll see it. So our storm will appear right up here, but it's actually off the map. You can tell by that lightning strike. So this storm is going to move south. see, this is what I mean about the map getting dark. You zoom in, it fixes it. It's a weird glitch, but the game is still in beta. Measurement tool is not very useful for anything else. But as you can see, the tornadoes will probably move like this, or they'll move like this. But they will never, almost never, if they form off the map, move like this, or they'll never move north. Also, there's our first sign of a storm. These are lakes. This is a storm. There's a big difference. Also, as you can tell, that is rapidly developing. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure you stay far ahead of tornado, and I mean far ahead. You don't even want to be close to it. Like, you should be at the edge of the tornado's path because you don't want to intercept or go inside or place probes down on an EF0 with like 60 mile an hour winds. You want to place it down on an EF5 with like 150 mile an hour winds. Another important thing, the sunshine, it tells you this. And the redder these numbers are, the more powerful storms are going to be. I happen to get into, my private server had pretty good storms, so I have pretty good tornadoes. So I'm gonna try to get further up. I'm gonna probably stay really far ahead, but I might go a little closer. I can't really tell because the storm's off the map. Another thing, because of the new update, people will often say to figure out where the tornado will, or the mesocyclone, I should say. It is not a funnel cloud. It's a mesocyclone. I will explain the difference later. But the idea is that a lot of it will be red. Some of it will be pink. Pink is hail, or what people in chat will call a hail core, if you don't have a private server. If there's orange, that's where the tornado is going to be. Also, this is a wall cloud. The tornado is going to be moving this way. They often go the direction of the wall cloud by either like this or they'll go like this. Meaning I'm going to want to get right here on this road so that when a tornado appears, I'll be able to go to it. So I'm actually going to stay on this road. And a lot of tutorials, I guarantee you, will call me crazy. But I see so many people do this where they go right into the tornado and then it turns into an EF5 and they're nowhere near it. So as we're approaching the storm, you're going to realize this is yellow, it's red. The mesocyclone is going to form right here. And it's going to be a fast-moving storm because the mesocyclone is not behind the hail core or the red. Because that will move faster because of the tornado will be accelerating the storm. But if it's in here, it's going to be moving really slow, and if it's behind it, it's going to be moving even slower. And another major rule of thumb for placing probes. If the tornado is green or yellow, do not place probes. If the tornado is moving fast and it's an orange or an EF3, place probes. But if it's an EF4, red, an EF5, pink, place probes no matter what. Now we got our first good signs. Just like I said, the mesocyclone, not a funnel cloud. There's a big difference. So we can look at it here for a second. I wouldn't recommend doing this, but I'm fine for now. So this is a mesocyclone. You can tell it's definitely rotating. Also, this is not a funnel. People always call it a funnel cloud, and it makes me really mad. It's a mesocyclone, or what people in chat will call a meso for short, because it sometimes will hashtag out a mesocyclone. So, as you can tell, it's really close to this, so it might not be the strongest tornado. But now, think about if you were on this path, this road, where most people would go. This could touch down, and it immediately become an EF1 or an EF2. And you'd get inside of the tornado there. And then it'd be an EF5 as it crosses. It could be an EF4 or 5 as it crosses this road, but you can't catch up to it because you can't go this way because it's too windy. Always stay well ahead of the storm. Also, if it looks like the mesocyclone is moving around like this on the map in between every time the radar updates, it's because we do not have a dhow or a Doppler on wheels to have a precise pinpoint location on it. That's the whole basic selling point of and reason you'd ever buy the dhow. Is because you'd have a friend that would play the game with you who has a dhow, and you'd have a friend that plays it with you who has like a TIV 2 or a Dom 3. And that's, yeah. Also, I can say that the tornado is on the ground, is touched down, but is not on the ground. You can tell very clearly. That's the rain curtains around the tornado. There is no tornado in there, as you can tell very clearly. But there is winds in there. Do not be fooled by it. I can't zoom in very well, but if I zoom in enough, there's a chance you'll see a dust cloud. Yeah, you see it? It's in there. It's hard to see because every time I move my mouse, I time it. Alright, there's the tornado. That's a funnel cloud. And now it's a tornado. It's on the ground, and it's turning into a cone and a wedge really, really fast. This is a large, fast-moving tornado. It's currently on EF0, but it's now an EF1, as you can see by the yellow on the map. This is very important. You cannot drive into any other tornado other than this one with a standard car. For purposes of this tutorial, I will do this tutorial, and this will be a how to chase. And then I'll do another one of how to intercept with a normal car and how to intercept with a intercept vehicle. Those two will come later. So as you can see, there is a tornado there. It's very tornado-y. It has a dust cloud. You can see the rain curtains, those things, and then you could see the dust clouds because you could see all those trees flying around too. Also, do not get hit by those debris. They will deal damage and they will throw your vehicle. So that as you can see, that tornado is spinning and it is coming my direction. And on the map, you can see I'm here. There's a tornado. It's coming toward me. It's 3.4 miles away. I'm fine. As you can see, by the time the tornado gets to me, it's going to be relatively powerful. Also, do not drive into this type of tornado. It's an EF3. It has high, strong winds. You cannot drive into it. It is also now, as what you'll hear people say, getting rain wrapped. You can't see it very well. You're about to no longer even be able to see it. Also, this tornado is now an EF4. It has winds of 100 and probably 20 miles an hour. This car will get thrown by 90 mile an hour winds. This human here, you should get in your car as soon as winds get above basically 35. You can go up to like 46, but winds will increase really rapidly on a fast-moving tornado. Also, chasing in rainy weather is risky. You can't really see the tornado that well, and as soon as it gets dark. Also, it's now an EF5. It is heading my direction. Winds of probably 145 miles an hour can be expected. Probes, and all three of them should be placed on this storm. So we're going to wait until it gets a bit closer to me. And this is the path. You can expect the tornado to be somewhere in the middle. But really, you could just chase with completely your eyes because you can still see it. It's right there. It's a wide tornado. You can tell trees are getting taken down. It's debarking trees completely. It's a powerful, powerful tornado, and you do not want to get caught inside of this. So now we're going to turn around because it just shifted paths. It's no longer heading right at me. It's going to go right here. And we can see that on our map because of this, that outline. So we can assume the tornado is about right here. We want to be right here in the middle. And now we're going to watch our mesonet, and this is why you got this. So watch this. We're currently 11 miles an hour, and we're fine. Now you can see my screen is shaking. The wind speeds are going up. You're going to want to hop out of your car, place all three of your probes, get back in the car, realize your car is in a glitch and it doesn't want to drive. Get back in the car, hope it drives, and now you can see the winds are picking up. We're going to want to get out of here and fast. That tree just got debarked. Winds are really high inside of this raging storm. As you can see, the winds are 50 miles an hour. Do not get out of your vehicle. That will literally kill you. Also, why you got probes too? You can see a probe camera. If you want placed in the direction of the tornado, you don't have to. But as you can see, winds are 80 miles an hour. If we were still in there, we would have just gotten sucked up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to want to get here. Get down here and fast. But here's the issue. This is why you're going to want to stick around. Get far enough away that you can see the tornado that tornado just tore apart a town. 117 mile an hour winds. Here's that house. It's getting demolished. You can see wind speeds from the tornado right here. And now you can see you can't see anything because of the rain. But you can see the destruction. That home no longer has a roof. And that probe isn't even in the center of the tornado because the tornado shifted. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start inching closer. So as soon as the tornado crosses over, you can jump in. You see what I mean? 160-mile-an-hour winds. This is a powerful, powerful tornado. As you can tell now, if you are in a deployed Dominator 1, you're going to want to start getting out of there. You're probably also wondering, it looks like the tornado is right over our probes. Why are the winds going down? On the inside of the tornado, winds drop. This catches a lot of people off guard if it's a rain-wrapped tornado. Do not undeploy until you're sure the tornado has left the area. You see, the wind speeds are now really powerful, 153 miles an hour still. And I'm not even close to the tornado and there's the breeze. Winds are really, this is a powerful tornado. See, if I just got hit with that, I might have died. So this is, what I'm doing right now is really risky and I do not recommend it. But you can see the damage is apparent. There is nothing left of that house. I mean, there's a couple walls and a foundation, but that's it. And this is a powerful tornado. Remember, most tornadoes won't actually be this powerful. And remember, I cannot let this get above 80 miles an hour because then it's in the risk zone. Just don't let it get up, like even within 20 miles an hour of your risk zone or your limit. So I'm now going to collect probes, which are right here. And now you'll see I just made $1,000 from each probe. And I placed 3 probes. That's $3,000 from a single tornado. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, check my map, and I'm going to take this route right here with this dirt road and follow the tornado. And this is the house you saw got completely demolished. Also, you'll see people. These people need help. They're injured. Run over and help them. You will get money from doing it. It's very important to do this because it's just easy money and it takes a couple seconds. See, look. Then, right there, watch my money. It'll go up. See, the money just went up. I got like $300. I got like $500, which just adds up pretty quickly. So see, there is a lot. This was a powerful storm, and it's still over there. But you're gonna want to help these people out first. Also, these places, this was a house right here. These were houses. This was a violent tornado. So help these people, and then we're gonna get on this dirt road and continue chasing the tornado after you help the people. Of course, you don't have to, but it always does give you an extra money. See, look, and then watch this. I'll go just like that, and then you get money. See, I got like $50-ish, which isn't horrible, but it's not the best. But $50 can actually add up, because when you help every 5 victims you help is another probe you can purchase. Again, so now you're gonna want to get on this thing, and you're gonna want to chase this tornado. It's pretty far away, but you can still chase it. So get here, press C, make sure you're aligned so you don't drive off the road. Check the tornado path. Realize there's another mesocyclone ahead of it, and you're gonna want to start chasing fast. Also, this storm is dying. First, while you're here and you have your cruise control on, go buy more probes. It's very important. Always have probes. And there's no reason, unless you don't want to waste all your probes, to only place like 1 or 2 probes on a storm. And that is mainly how to do a general chasing event on a storm. And then you just repeat that process until that tornado dies. Go to the next tornado, go to the next tornado, go to the next tornado. And that is mainly how to chase a tornado using any vehicle. But I'll do specific videos later on how to intercept tornadoes better on an intercept vehicle and in a normal vehicle. Anyways, yeah, click one of the 2 videos on your screen. Got other Roblox videos. We even got Minecraft videos. And also make sure to check the other channels of our friends linked in the description. You can go watch those if you wanted. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.